Alrighty, and now we should be good to get rolling. Welcome to MTGRecon Live, the weekly live series, where I just play Magic, because I talk about it a lot, so let's actually, play the game. I'm going to quickly send out all of these posts across the different socials, just to let people know that I am officially now live. This was a stream that I didn't announce as much as I normally do. It kind of snuck up on me. I forgot Arena release date was today, but we are just going to be playing some MTG Arena with some new Modern Horizons 3 cards. So we're going to see kind of what that looks like here today. Let me get this quickly posted in this as well. Oh my goodness, why is that such a long link? All right. And we are good. There we go. All right. So we have a couple different options. And if anyone has any input on what they want to see, we can kind of go with Timeless, Brawl, or we can do a draft. I think those are the three kind of things I'm looking at right now. Brawl will get us midweek Magic as well, which is kind of cool. So that's pretty cool. Matthew C., my favorite format in Magic is the cliche answer of Commander. I love the social aspect of it, and I really like it at pretty much every power level. Playing with precons is fun, but also CEDH is really fun. I enjoy the really big card pool and the singleton, like, large deck nature of it, because it means that you kind of get to play with a bunch of cards that normally don't get to see play. But on Arena, I really like Draft, and I really like Timeless. Timeless has been a lot of fun. I'm curious to see what the meta will look like after this set comes out, after MH3 introduces a bunch of crazy cards. I opened a bunch of packs for this earlier, and got a bunch of cool cards. I think I ended up opening something like 96 packs because I was saving up for a while. So we have a bunch of cool new cards. We got, I believe, one special guest only, but a lot of fun cards in here. A lot of one-ofs, which I really appreciate as someone who plays Brawl, and where these cards are going to be very, very good in Brawl. So, yep, I think we can do a couple things. We can look at building a Brawl deck or a Timeless deck. We could also jump into Timeless and see what other people are playing, but I don't really want to do that. Or we can jump into, I assume they have it, Premier Draft Modern Horizons 3. Fair warning, I have played a couple pre-releases. Like I played some early access, like sealed, and then I did a in-person pre-release. That's pretty much all my experience with the limited environment. But I think we're going to do a draft here. I think it'll be fun, and we'll get to kind of experience the new set. And then afterwards, during this draft, if you guys want to suggest decks or formats or things, if you want to see some constructed, just leave those in the chat. So let's do this. So far, I've been really enjoying Modern Horizons 3 from a limited and constructed perspective. It's been very, very cool. I keep calling things cool. Cool's not the right word I want to use. It's very interesting. Oh, that's the wrong thing to move. All right. I think we obviously pick Chthonian Nightmare. This card is kind of bonkers, and the amount of value it's going to generate us is quite high. Writhing, Chrysilius? This card is also pretty crazy, but I think both as a rare draft and just as something that generates so much value, I think we kind of have to go with it. So yeah, we can take that. I forgot, this is going to take a little bit because there are so many words on these cards, and it is brand new. Yeah. How has everyone's experience with MH3 been so far? I don't know how many people have managed to get logged on here. Oh, okay. Ophiomancer was crazy when I had it in my draft, and if we can recur it with Chthonian Nightmare, that seems pretty fun. Yeah. I think Ophiomancer is probably the way to go here. I think we're building up a pretty solid... I mean, it's only 2 cards in. I don't want to overcommit to black, but I think pretty solid choices. I'm trying to think what they picked from that pack. Because it was pack 1, pick 1. They could pick whatever they wanted. What is one of the, like... I guess these are play boosters, so they can have, like, wild card slots. So you never really know what was in a pack. Because it could have, like, the main rare. It could have then the reprint rare, which is, like, this one. And then it could have 2 different wild card rares. So, yeah. I'm half tempted just to take the Angel. It's kind of just a generically good. I'm gonna select that. So is Fanged Flames, honestly. Do I just take Fanged Flames? Or do I take the blood-soaked Insight? I think removal and flyers are 2 of the best things in Limited. And it kind of depends on where I'm wanting to go with this. I think we're going to go with removal. I've never been upset about having too much removal. Speaking of, I think Glasswing Grace here. Or a Curse Marauder. Both of these cards seem... Alright, we're back, but we have a network error. This is really bad. I hope it got my pick. It did not. It picked up Gravedigg. This is really tragic. It is now closed. All right, great time. Thank you, Arena. Although I think the stream dipped there for a second, so that might have been my internet problem. So that's so fun. So we're going to end up with a slightly randomized pool. We're basically playing sealed at this point. Oh, so 2-Headed Giant pre-release on Thursday. Do you have any advice? Counters seem kind of crazy. The modal double face cards also seem kind of crazy. I really didn't get to think about that. That's so fun. How's my internet? Like, am I glitching out or am I fine? Sorry, I have to try and figure that out while also worrying about what do I want? I think the modal double face card. Okay, so we're very heavily in black here. We could continue with that, but I think we really can go into any direction we want. I see. That's very interesting. I'm going to have to... Oh, I did not mean to select that. Okay, I guess we're going with it. Quest for Necropolis. Land enters, put a quest counter, sacrifice it, put target creature card. We already have kind of this recursion-y thing going on here. I don't want to pigeonhole ourselves too much here. Like, Tune the Narrative is a very solid card if we wanted to go black-blue. I think we're gonna go with it. It seems like black seems very open, and so, you know, taking the cards as we can seems pretty good. The flying just immediately makes me want to take it, but am I building any commanders from MH3? Currently, I don't have any that I'm, like, in the process of building. I think that it's likely that I'll end up with one, but I don't think it's necessarily, like, a guarantee at this point. Sink into stupor. I'll do it. I don't know what we're going to end up in. I'm happy with that rotating. Yeah, I'm not fully sure right now. I could see us going blue. I don't see us being in white, but it really depends on what else pops up. We're not gonna have enough auras to support that, so we're obviously not gonna pick that. But Wither and Bloom's pretty good. Galvanic Discharge is pretty good. There's a lot of counter stuff, so it makes me kind of want to go Wither and Bloom over Galvanic. Especially because Wither and Bloom has the bigger chance of being kind of blowout-y. Yeah, so we're going heavy black here, but again, it feels so open. I mean, I guess I don't know from this direction. Oh. 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 What if we did? What counters things do we have? We have Wither and Bloom. And we have Modular. Oh, Fell the Profane is so good though. But these are also both mythics, and I'm not gonna lie. I rare draft from time to time because rares are fun, and I would love to have a Phyrexian Tower. And especially if we have things like Chthonian Nightmare, it doesn't feel like a bad include because that kind of pays for the Chthonian Nightmare again. Marionette Apprentice kind of leans into that same vibe. So I think we're just going to go with that. We're feeling like black feels so open here. Ooh, Path of Annihilation is very good. We can kind of go into whatever colors we want. Emrakul's Messenger is also pretty solid if we have ways to draw cards, which we really don't. But it's also just a 2-cost 2/1 with flying. And then this is green. This also gives so much value, but it's green, and we're really not in green. I'm gonna say no to that. I don't really love anything in here. I guess we're picking Emrakul's Messenger for now. Wormcoil Larva seems solid. Again, like, oh, yeah, I love Wormcoil Larva. Unstable Amulet. I'm thinking we're going into Grixis colors here. I feel like 3 colors pretty easy if we manage to pick up some of these in our Yeah. Do we have enough ways to cast things from exile? We have a couple things. Guess we're taking it. Okay, so ooh. Flying is good. We don't really have a lot of great ways to end the game right now, so I think I'm going to take Furnace Hellkite as a way to do that. Seems solid. Yeah, let's do it. I think Siege Smash with the split second seems good. Thriving Skyclaw did some work whenever I played against it. But again, I think that's just like flying creatures good. Who would have thought? And then we're going to take Foreboding Landscape. And then, Refurbished Familiar seems pretty solid. I'm liking this. I think we might just cut the blue and go black-red, but yeah. Depends on what else we get. Oh. Draw cards equal to its power. If you do, discard that many cards. Let's just get stuff into our graveyard. Sneaky Snacker. Oh, okay. Breathe Your Last. Pretty solid. But I think Fetid Gargantua, maybe not the right pick. But I've loved this in every single thing I've done where I've included it. So, we're going with it. But yeah. Oh, I might be going blue. I feel like we've gotten a lot of solid blue cards here. Like Volatile Stormdrake seems, because like at its worth, it like gives them. I guess the 3/2 flying is a lot worse than limited. I know. I think Ral. Oh, I guess I can check it. I was like, I think Ral was rated highly. I guess yeah. Thank you, I guess, MTG Arena Assistant for confirming that. 2 damage. Oh, get out of the way, actually. You're being more annoying than helpful. Yeah, Ral. Fanged Flame is pretty solid. We could do Smog Mob, but I think if we're doing 3 color, the triple red is going to be maybe a little too difficult. So, more flyers are good. All right. Feeling pretty solid about this. We kind of have a all over the place. I don't know like what our strategy necessarily is other than play good things. The Pearl Ear rotated or not rotated. Oh my gosh, what is it? The word. It lapped? No. Oh my gosh, why am I blanking on the word? It was literally in the menu. Wheeled. There we go. Wow, that was embarrassing. Buried Alive with Chthonian Nightmare and a couple of our Resurrection stuff seems good. Seething Landscape, though, is exactly our colors, so we are going to take that. If we end up, in blue for a couple cards. Like, I'm not really worried about Sneaky Snacker. I don't think we're doing enough of that. But Sink into Stupor, pretty solid. We might do Buried Alive here. Yeah. I'm gonna pick Strix. Oh. How many artifacts do we have in this deck? 8? Oh. I'm going to take it. I like it. We'll go with that. We'll go with that guy. Death Touch isn't bad. Sneaky Snacker, I guess. And then Island. Okay, that is our draft. Now we actually build the deck. So let's take a look at our curve. Pretty solid, kind of. I think we're happy with that. What is that? 8, 9, 15, 16, 17. Yep. So we need to cut 14 cards. I think Horrid Shadow Spinner seems solid, but Sneaky Snacker. Oh, nope. Get out of there. Unstable Amulet I don't think is worth it since we don't have enough energy. I don't think we're going to be drawing cards enough. So really, what are we putting blue in here for? We're putting blue in here for the cycle ability on Drownyard Lurker and Horrid Shadow Spiner and Sink into Stupor. Now, Sink into Stupor can also just be a land, so it doesn't feel bad, but I think just for consistency's sake, we're just going to cut all the blue, and we can leave that. That's fine. So what? That's 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, perfect. We have our win cons. What other stuff am I not super happy about? We have a decent amount of recursion, which feels good. If any of those, put them in your graveyard. Yeah, it fills our graveyard. We are running. I think we can cut one land because of the 3 modal double. Or no, we're supposed to get 2 lands for every 3 modal double face cards. So since we have 3 modal double face cards, we can cut 2 lands and feel pretty fine about that. We have a pretty big graveyard theme and not many ways to sacrifice, so I think Infernal Captor actually feels pretty good. I really hate cutting flying things. If we're not running blue, I think this doesn't do enough. So we're going to cut that. I don't think it's worth Buried Alive. I know we have a reanimation theme kind of going, but I think we're better off just doing value to get there. That might be like horribly the wrong move, but it's the move I'm making. This is at its worst a 2-cost 2/2, which doesn't feel bad. I don't really like the quest. Because we don't really have that much energy in our deck, this thing basically becomes a 4/3 with flying for 3. Or for 4. Which isn't amazing, but it is flying, and I think flying is pretty solid. I think we might cut that, and then I want to cut something higher mana value, I think. Could just cut a land. Okay, you know what? Doing it. I say I don't care. I do, but I don't. Let's see. What do we want to do for sleeves? Let's do. I really love the Wanted poster sleeves, so let's ride with that. All right, let's do it. It's probably gonna go poorly, but who cares? Okay. So I don't know. I don't really know what this deck is trying to do. And we're going up against non-basic island. I'm going to guess they're playing black. Or black blue. What am I on today? All right. This was kind of a risky hand to keep because our only black source is the Phyrexian Tower. But we can always Phyrexian Tower the Simulacrum. Oh, never punished. Never punished. Let's swing. And let's just get this out. I feel like we have a pretty solid curve. Yep. The Simulacrum can sacrifice itself. We can bring it back with the Nightmare if we really want for just 1 energy, and we're building up energy. We might be able to reanimate something bigger. Seems pretty solid. All right. How does this thing work? Whenever a equipped creature attacks, each opponent loses 1 life. Let's throw out the Molten Gatekeeper and then just swing the 1/1. And if they want to block, I don't care. We can bring it back if we really want. So. All right. I don't know what we're really looking for here. I guess we're hoping they play a solid creature that we can Wither and Bloom. Or that they just do nothing. of value. Okay, this seems like a solid creature to wither and bloom. Not gonna lie. We can just kind of deal with that. Why could I... Did it just highlight the Dross Claw as something I could target? That was weird. Okay. All righty. Oh, it's gonna be kicked. Uh-oh. Here's what I'm thinking. This enters. We are going to sacrifice itself to gain control of this until end of turn. Then we swing and we use the Chthonian Nightmare to bring back our 1-drop. Yay! Synergy! Yeah. Pretty solid. I enjoyed that. Oh, and we get 2 hideaway tickets. How exciting. That was some crazy synergy, and I hope we can continue that. I mean, we have something to do on 1, 2, and 4, and then 5. I think this is fine. We're not going first this time, so we won't get the free damage off of the Simulacrum necessarily. But we still do, because they don't have a 1-drop. Oh, yay! We can use this to generate 3 Scions. And use that to get to Ral faster. I mean, we're not really rushing through Ral necessarily. Oh, no, do not do that. I think... Do I just want this to be like a tempo-y play? I think we're just going to use this to kind of stay ahead and just make a 2-2. 2-2 for 2, like, in Modern Horizons a little weak, but I mean, it keeps us doing something with our mana every turn, which I think feels better than just not doing stuff with our mana. Okay, so we're going to sacrifice the Simulacrum. That's fine. Except now that makes the familiar a little more expensive, so now we can't cast that. So that's very rude. I think we're just going to use this to... Like, those will go into the graveyard, right? And then we'll make 3 0-1s. Seems solid. Create a 1-1. Oh, this Raul is going to be great after the 3... the 3rd tier of the Hunger Tide Rises, assuming we get our 5th land at some point. Oh, wait, we don't even need it. We have the Scions. What am I talking about? Let's just Arcbound Condor. I guess we didn't need to do that pre-combat, but whatever. We'll swing for 2. Hit for 2. I'm feeling pretty solid. I mean, they have 1 more card in hand than us, and they have the Saga going. But we kind of have the exact answer to the Saga in the form of Ral and the Implicit Maze. So. We don't have another artifact creature to put those on. That is sad. Oh, this Ral and the Implicit Mage just keeps getting better. Let's make them discard. That'll put us actually at card advantage. I am worried about them discarding something big. Oh, Null Elemental Blast, you see. Yeah, we can be aggressive. I don't really care about this 2/2. Yep, 2 damage. Free 2 damage. All right, so next turn we Realm the Implicit Maze. Hopefully they play something else with 2 toughness or less. Oh, that makes it survive. That kind of stinks, but whatever. That's actually kind of huge for them. We'll take the 2. It can't block anymore, so not too worried about it. Yes, and we don't even have to sacrifice one of our guys. So get rid of all of that. Go to combat, swing for 4. They get to sacrifice a 1-drop and get, or one thing, and get a 1-drop if they want, which they are more than welcome to do if they want to get a particular 1-drop. But I can't think of any unless they got like an Ocelot Pride or something. I was like, I can't think of too many impactful 1-drops in this set, or at least 1-drop creatures that would be in this deck. I think we just Fanged Flame this and then Wither and Bloom. What do I get to do here? You may discard a card if you do exile the top 2. Oh, yeah. Let's discard the Swamp. You know? Anything we're wanting to do? Yeah, we can play that. We can play that still. Yep. We're pretty happy. And then we can get rid of the Expanding Ooze before it gets too big for us to deal with. And then we put the counter on the... We could put... So, we have 2 options here. We can put it on the flyer and just get extra damage through, or we can put it on the 2/2 and kind of force them to trade it. Or to go down even lower. I think we're going to do that. Yep. Gets us even more damage through, because they would have just blocked the 2/2 before. So pretty solid. Okay, so they destroy that. That's fine. We have that the 1 life is kind of huge. Do Spellgorger Weirds have haste by chance? No. And we win. Let's go. Okay. Oop, hit my mic. Sorry about that. Sorry for your ears. Okay. This is about where normally my draft runs fail. Normally I get those 2 wins. Now, I will say I've never really done a draft on the day the set comes out. So by the time I'm normally playing, people normally have figured out the meta way more. I also feel like our draft pool was pretty solid in terms of just all around decent cards. Is this the same person? The avatar is the same. Let me look. That's the advantage of streaming. No, it was not. Just happens to be the same avatar. Okay. Oh, if we had a red land here, that would feel solid, but I think we got to mull that. I think we are going to drop the... Yeah. Just because since we have no turn 1, we might as well play the tap land. Unless we draw turn 1. No, we don't draw turn 1. Okay. Yep. Turn 2, we're going to drop Marionette Apprentice. We can sack the 1/1 it makes to the Infernal Capt. Oh. We're still dropping it. Let's see. Let's create the 1/1. Seems like they have removal. Yep. Which is fine. We get the 1/1 out of it. Bates removal out of their hand. I think we're generally pretty happy. We can match that move actually. Let's see. I'm feeling pretty... Ooh. Feeling less solid about that. Except this is... Okay, so we have two options. We can go for the Ophiomancer right now. And then... It's going to bait out removal. If they have removal, they will kill Ophiomancer. But we end up with a 1/1 snake out of it. And they don't have any removal. I could see them doing right here with just a colorless mana. So I think we do this to guarantee, for the most part, get the snake. So this will basically deal 2 damage. Next turn, I think we can Siege Smash it. We can also Infernal Captor it. Let's see. Oh, Ophiomancer's going to die, right? If they don't have removal... They don't have removal. That is pretty solid. Let's play that. And then we're actually going to just swing with everything. Yeah. Just because we can use this as a boost mode and it's just more efficient. Like, we are going to lose a 1/1 doing this, but this thing should now survive. Oh, okay. So we're going to lose the Ophiomancer. That's fine. I mean, it kind of sucks, but they get hit for a bunch. They lose one of their Molten Gatekeepers. It is what it is. I forgot that has an Earth. Oh, okay. This is about to be so mean. If I can pull a land. Oh, yes. Oh, no. We need one more land. Because the idea was that I was going to take it and then sack it to Phyrexian Tower. And then I was going to get the 3/3. Let's make them discard a card, I guess. Is it worth giving them a 3/3 and taking a damage to swing here? No, we'll wait. If I pull another land, we have a pretty solid play. Okay, so we have a pretty solid play here. If it resolves. Okay. So we are going to exploit the 1/1 artifact guy, obviously. And we're going to take control of the 0/1. We're going to see what they're going to do. Okay. I am then going to go to combat and swing everything, including the 0/1 at them. Ooh, create 3 spawn and draw 3 cards. Pretty solid. Or create 1 spawn, sorry, and draw 3 cards. Yeah. Okay. Then we're going to sacrifice the Reefworm, and I will get the 3/3 instead of them, and now it'll be permanently my creature. Okay, this Infernal Captor has led to amazing moves so many times. It is led to concessions now twice in 3 games. This is the Infernal Captor that just won't quit. To think I almost didn't include it in my deck. All right, let's keep going. Oh, yeah, this set has been a blast. Everything, especially the limited I've played, has been really, really fun. Let's see. I'm good with this. Oh, they've already had to mulligan. That's a good sign for us. We want them to be down a card. Next turn, we can kill something if there's something really scary, like a... I was gonna say Ragavan, but I don't think you can pull Ragavan and play boosters. I don't know. Oh, Amped Raptor is so good. Let's hope they hit something big. Yes, that's exactly what we want to see. Let's put down a 2/3. It basically makes their 2/1 not threatening to us, at least on the attack. I really don't want to use Fanged Flames on it. Okay. They gotta hit something a little higher here to not let them cast it. Okay, they get to cast the thing. I think we'll probably... I don't know, the first strike on that's really crazy. It's gonna make this Worm Coil thing rough now because... honestly, it kind of just sucks with everything we have in our hand. Let's... I think we're going to try and get to this Furnace Hellkite really quick. So let's Glimpse the Impossible. And then play this land. And then... Okay. This game's not going as well. I can tell we're... I'm going to say I can tell we're going to lose, but I can tell this is going to be a little rough. Taking... No, this won't work. He just blocks that. And it doesn't... Oh, no, they both have 2 power. This would work. But if there's any boost spell, I get blown out here pretty hard. We're just gonna take it. It doesn't seem like there's a boost spell. That went by too fast. All right, let's Furnace Hellkite this up. That, in theory, yeah, let's play this. Let's just play the Worm Coil next turn. I'm not blocking with the 3/1 or the 2/3. Likely. We're going to hold back the 2/3 just because we are low on life. But I'm hoping they have to be worried about their life now because this 5/5 with Fire Breathing can be 8 damage. Whether they're calculating that, I don't know. Plus we have the 1 in our hand, which they don't know about, but I guess that's the same rate as Fire Breathing. Of 1 damage for 1 mana. Oh, thank you, Arena, for the email telling me that yeah, Modern Horizons 3 is on Arena. I didn't know. Okay. That's a little rough. We are going to, I guess, have to block like that. Let's just throw out as many blockers as we can. This allows us to survive. Assuming there's not more removal. The lifelink on Wormcoil could be huge, but the first strike on the Amped Raptor. Amped Raptor is a crazy card, and having 2 of them has just put me on the back foot this whole game. Oh, now I have to play around the stupid tap ability. Guess I have to play the Wormcoil and then chump block with it. I mean, I guess there's worse things to chump block with, right? Oh, I guess I don't have to. I guess I'm not at lethal. I could let 1 through. Unless they tap down my 2/1 or destroy this with something else. Alright, that is lethal. Okay, double Amped Raptor. Just card advantage it gives you is insane. They are 2/1s with first strike. And then the raptoring into the flyers that made them 3, I think was actually what killed me there, because I think I could have handled 2/1s with first strike, but 3 2s with first strike are much, much harder to deal with. So, yeah, unlucky. Go next. Alright. We have black with Boggart and... I don't know. Maybe not the right move, especially considering this thing comes back, but I like clearing the board early. You're right. I say you're right, as if you guys can hear me, or you guys can't. Oh my goodness, my brain is tired. Yes, you guys can hear me, as if you guys said something is what I meant to say. Let's deal with that. That card's problematic. So then we get the, let's put a stop here so I don't forget. We're gonna get the swamp. Ugh. Misplays with Michael today. I mean, we can get rid of it. Let's throw out the Thriving Skyclaw. Swing next turn for 4. It's a 3/3. I'm not too worried about it. We have this to exile next time it happens to die. Let's hope they play out some 2 toughness or less things that we can use Ral and the Implicit Maze on. If we get another land, we can also Siege Smash it because it is an artifact, and then Boggart to get rid of it forever. But they do have to have... Oh. I can still Siege Smash it. So they are just going to get a 1/1 flying, which is a little unfortunate. Yeah, let's do that. Now, there's 2 aspects to this. I could do this right now. Or I could wait to make sure that's the right target, but then I risk not being able to do it. Yeah, I think we're gonna... do I do this the, like, right way? Like, here, let's hold priority. No, let's not let them know what's happening. Destroy target artifact. Let's destroy this thing. Get the afterlife. Oh, it has bestow. I did not even realize that. Then we're gonna exile the graveyard. Get rid of that thing forever, thankfully. It's fine. We're gonna Ral in the Implicit Maze next turn. Get rid of them both. Swing for 7 if they don't play another creature, or play a creature with toughness 2 or less. Seems good. That doesn't die, unfortunately, but... Ooh, a Theomancer. That feels good. Let's get rid of those guys. Oh, and it has Afterlife. Of course it does. That was a misplay then. But do I care? No. I mean, I do a little, but... Discard Refurbished Familiar. Exile the top 2. Play one of those, hopefully. Otherwise, Ophiomancer creates the 1/1s that were going to be pretty good. I think they're going to... Are they going to outlast that? Yeah. That's a really good sign for us. I don't think we need another land. We're likely to hit one off this. Ooh, except we don't. We'll do the Fetid Gargantua. It's a form of card draw, and it's big enough to block their creature. Oh, is it until the end of your next turn? Wow, this card is way better than I thought. Exile target creature with power 3 greater. Okay. Yep, makes sense. Well, that's just like forever gone. Okay. Normally I would do the whole sacky sack thing, right? But here we can have this enter, exploit this, gain control of Envoy, play this, and then that's exactly lethal. Okay. Again, game number 3 of 4 wins, or win number 3 of 4 that was made possible by that card. Yes, I had so much fun in that match arena. Thank you. This is the card that just does not quit. It will win you games. Am I getting incredibly lucky? Maybe. Do I care? No. So we're on 4 wins. So we're at 1,400 gems and 3 packs. I used a draft token to get into this, so I don't know. I forgot how much Premier drafts cost normally. Let me look that up. Premier draft cost. I know it's 10,000 coins and gem, or 10,000 coins. But all right, so it's 1,500 gems. So pretty solid. All right, let's take a look. This feels pretty solid. The Simulacrum on 1, I just can't beat it, you know? 1/1 with 1, or 1/1 for 1 with haste. There we go. Words are possible to say. It's only card draw. Let's see how this goes. Might regret it. Doesn't seem that hard to get some value out of it, though. Okay. I don't love having to shock this in. But now that we've gotten rid of the Affinity for Artifacts card, we can swing our 1/1, and I don't think they're going to block. So. Aether Spike. Okay. Note to self. Aether Spike. Yep, that's what I thought. Next turn, swing for 3. Oh, good card. Oh, yes. Great. Let's go to combat. Okay, they have priority, which is giving me vibes that they have, like, grief or something. Or not grief, like solitude. Oh, I guess they could always activate Tempest Harvester, so that would hold priority every time. I'm just ready for one of these Evoke Elementals to jump scare me. I'm also expecting some amount of resurrection because I guess that's also just expensive if you're far off of it, but I'm expecting victimize or something. I guess I need a creature for that. Wait for me to spend the energy, then remove it, I assume. Or just take that much damage. Then for 2 mana, we're going to target ya. Steal cards off the top. When can I? Okay, next turn. Solid. I'll play a Territorial Color as well. And then play a land. However, if it's a creature card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. If you don't put the card into your hand, you may put it in your graveyard. Yep, that's a creature. Put it into my hand. I will say, the 7/5 Reacher does wonders to block 4 3s and 2 1s with flying. Who would have thought? Now, we are going to Siege Smash on this next turn. So we'll see what they do. I think we're going to Siege Smash. No, yeah, we already have a res spell. They can only block so much, and they're not expecting trample on anything, so I'm hoping that I can just sneak in a win here. I hope they just... Okay, so let's think about this. They're going to trade, and they're going to trade no matter what here. I can get 3 damage through. This will get 2 damage through, but will also kill the thing. Right, because this will get 3, which means we'll get 5. Yeah, let's do this. So we're gonna kill everything on his board, and then we're gonna rebirth this thing, killing one of his things. It doesn't have haste. Whatever. We might have been better off actually playing just the Arcbound Condor now that I think about it, because then that would have been presenting lethal, but whatever. This leaves us in a pretty good spot where we have 3 flying creatures. All right, so now they not only have to kill Arcbound, they also have to deal with the counters that it puts on the Refurbished Familiar. We can afford to take 7 to the face. It's fine. I don't think there's that big of a pump spell that I really have to worry. There's like the double its power one. Oh, yep, we're good. All right. And we win the game. I'm doing great. This is the best I've done in a draft in a long time. Feel like I normally get screwed over by lands, but I think probably going the 2 colors and the pretty conservative mana base is probably helping out a lot here. So officially, we've made money, quote unquote money, on this draft, because it would have been 1,500 gems to open or to play. We are now 100 up and have 4 packs, and the packs we opened or drafted. So plus, this is ranked, because I don't do ranked draft. Like, Premier Draft is ranked. Oh my gosh. Oh my, it's beautiful. Premier Draft is ranked, so we're going to get at least 1 pack for having played at least 1 ranked game this month. So that also adds to it. I feel like I've been starting first a lot as well. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining that, but Also, this land doesn't make a lot of sense in the deck if it only gets black. But whatever. My opponent doesn't know that. Yep, you can sacrifice your land. Well, I guess we can wait to do that too. They don't have to know what colors we're in. Alrighty. Ooh, good card. We don't really have great removal, so let's hope for some. Not great removal, but honestly, Refurbished Familiar is always going to feel good. 2/1 flyer, pretty much for 3 every time, because I feel like I always start with the Simulacrum. It's going to make him discard. It's just a little scary in this format. There's some good reanimation stuff. So it could be an outlet, but most of the time that's just going to be card advantage. And if we get out late, it's card draw. That also feels pretty solid. But yeah. Oh, Arena disappeared. Oh, it's back. We could swing. No, we're going to get rid of Basking Brood Scale before it generates some value. Anything that repeatedly makes spawns, I don't want to deal with it. I'm good. Oh, but I also don't want to deal with that. I'm just going to swing with this 2/1 flyer. I would love a Siege Smash right about now. Oh, do they control an Eldrazi? You know what? Your spell doesn't resolve. Oh, I know what I want to do, except I don't have the red mana to do it. Let's do both of these modes. Targeting me, targeting that. Make the 2/2. I don't really need more black mana. I really just need more red mana. 5's kind of the top of our curve. I mean, we have that one random dragon, but it gets reduced for artifacts. So, yeah, something about the mix of modal double face cards and all the hybrid stuff and the colorless stuff makes MH3 draft feel very fun. It's kind of one of those formats where I feel like you can kind of do whatever you want. Here's what we want. We want them to play a 3 power or a 3 mana creature with 2 toughness. We want to draw a red source, specifically an untapped one, so a mountain. We're going to play Rawl in the Implicit Maze, wipe their board, swing for 3, and get the value engine that is Rawl in the Implicit Mage going. That's what we want. That's what we're hoping for. That is not what we wanted. I can assure you that was not what we wanted. Let's tap that. That will make a 1/1. That will let us play the Refurbished Familiar. They'll discard one of their 3 cards. Was seems solid. We swing for 3 and then yeah, now they have to be worried about Marionette Master, which isn't, it's 5 damage basically on board if I just like blocked. I think we just take 5, go down to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we really want this other red. Let's glimpse the impossible. There's the red we're looking for. And as much as I really don't want to sack something for this, I think it is worth it. Oh, that was an artifact. Why did I sack that? I should have sacked literally anything else, and I would have been in a way better position. By anything else, I mean I should have sacked the 2/2. The Viper thing. The 1-cost stupid Viper thing. It's my guess. Gift of the Viper. Nope. Okay. We get a 0/1. Not bad. Gives us more damage to throw around with Marionette, Apprentice. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think next turn we just sack the Simulacrum to the Serum Visionary. Even though we can now Rawl. I think that's worth. What does this even do? I didn't even look. Bestow X green enchanted creature. Oh yeah, when this thing dies, we're gonna have to deal with a 2/2. Oh, that's perfect. Wait a second. This is all coming together quite nicely. We're gonna have to deal with a 2/2. You know what kills 2/2s? Rowling the Implicit Maze. I also could just swing with everything. They probably block the 3/1. I Rowl. It's just, then we could Simulacrum what survives. But that seems less in my control. Okay. Oh, I gain 2 life. That makes this easier. Beautiful. Let's deal with that. Goodbye 4/4 with reach. Unless you have Gift of the Viper. No. They keep having this 1 green mana open. Oh, I guess hello 2/3 with reach. Let's just deal with their graveyard. They have the stupid shifting woodland. I don't want to deal with anything coming back. All right. Next turn, we Ral in the... Oh, wait. Why does it have 3 toughness? It's a 0/1? Why is it a 0/1? I feel scammed. Absolutely scammed. So what's up with this? Mike, either be in frame or don't be in frame. Like, I don't know. What is this? 4, 5. I have 9. I'm gonna block that. And that's it. Actually, we're gonna double block that because it only does 2. And this lets him choose, but I really don't care which one he keeps alive. So. And if he has like Gift of the Viper, yes, they both die, but it still dies. And I think I'm fine with that. I don't know. What are they thinking? I think I threw them off. I don't think they were expecting the double block. I think they killed the 3/1 for sure. Also, they've been stuck at 3 lands. I feel kind of bad. I feel like I should be winning this more, but they've had some pretty solid cards. And I guess they've had the Nightshade Dryad. But yeah, the cards they've drawn have been pretty solid. Ah. There you go. How clever. Now let's deal with most of that board. I don't know why I left the 2-1 back. I should have swung with both. That was kind of silly. Oh, okay. I don't know which of these I want to discard. I'm thinking the Psychic Rebirth, actually. Let's get rid of this shit. And then... and then we win! Let's go. Okay. All right, and that puts us at 5 wins. So now we are clearly getting value out of this draft. Let's go for a 7-win draft. Oh. Oh, we're fighting someone in silver. You can tell they don't want to give me the 7 wins, so they're putting me against my opposite, someone who's going to decimate my deck, although this opening hand seems pretty solid. And we're going to play that tapped, and then we're going to go Mountain into Cranial Ram into Ophiomancer, and I'm so happy about that, unless we need to kill something here. How worried am I about that? I'm not. I maybe should be, but I think they need some sort of payoff before I'm like, I need to spend my turn to get rid of that. Oh, this might be problematic. Okay. Wow. They managed to prove me just like so wrong. I'm now worried about it. Except Ophiomancer kind of counters that a little bit. Like, they are going to probably get a counter every turn, but I'm going to get a snake every turn. I've seen, you know, like, we have a decent comeback to that. I assume Ophiomancer's dead. But I still get the 1/1 snake. We can always grave dig it. Actually, I think that's what we're going to do next turn. We're going to grave dig it back. Actually, I think what we're going to do is we're going to play the Familiar to start this clock. This 2/1 flying clock. And make them discard a card. Well, they're only at 3 cards. Like, they're kind of hurting. Now they're at 2. Pretty good. I don't know. This shield counter thing. If we get a land, I might just grave dig and Ophiomancer, and not actually entwine grave dig, even though. Could triple block and have him take out my board. No, I think I'll just take 3. Let's sack this. I don't have anything that requires colorless mana, and this reduces the... oh, this does reduce the chance of getting a land. I don't know if I actually wanted to do that. Okay. I think this is our plan. Is Thriving Skyclaw this turn. Then we can boost it next turn with the Siege Smash. And then we exile the graveyard because, yeah. Let's see. Return each creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with finality counter. Okay. Can't let them get up to 6 blood. No, we should be fine. I mean, it's still a 6/6 flyer. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so they're out of cards. So at this point, we are, in essence, trying to just stabilize. So let's get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, let's swing with this 2/1. Already played a land this turn. We're gonna play with fire this turn. Yeah. I think we're gonna just not block the 6/6 if it swings. We're gonna block the 3/1 with the 1/1. Yup. This is bold. We're going down to 3. I don't see us winning this. This is a lot of things that need to happen first, but okay. And that prevents all damage. This is the second time that my lifelink has been unhelpful. We have to keep that alive. I just don't see a way we win this. I'm not gonna lie. The 3/1 might be so important. We just need to stabilize. Like, if we could just pull a removal spell for Shillingar, it's all we need. Just a little bit of removal, please. Please, I can discard that. Oh, yeah, that's GG's. Okay, Saxum kills me. All right, that was just meh. I feel like I kind of just floundered there for a little bit. All right. Let's see. I think this is our last game no matter what happens, because we either win or like get our third loss. Oh, at least this is keepable. would be much more keepable if I didn't have to discard. This sucks. Okay, if we can just draw a land, this is recoverable. But the double mulligan, I think, is setting us up for failure here. And so far, it's not failing to disappoint. So, yep, exile the top card. Wait, why would you do that then? Don't you have just more time to do it if you just wait? Okay, this is where we run into problems. Let's hope they use it to activate Unstable Amulet. Dang. Maybe they realize they should have done it on their turn. Oh, it's until you exile your next spell. I forgot. That's how that works. Okay. This is gonna suck. Because I assume they're gonna kill the Marionette Apprentice. Ugh. This feels so bad. I really don't see us winning this game. I mean, me and my bone, you know, they're at 4 cards too, but we're stuck at 2 lands. So I guess our hope is that they mana flood, we mana screw, and that's about it. Because if we pull a land, I think we play an Ophiomancer. Okay, that is a land. It's a painful land, but it is a land. We're going to actually do the Molten Gatekeeper. It just is a really easy block for the 2/2 while not being so threatening that it demands an answer. Although if they have removal, I wouldn't be shocked if they used it. Yep. The blue-red energy has also been pretty solid. I feel like green-based counters decks and red-based energy decks seem pretty solid. Okay, if we can get one more land, that'd be hype. Ugh, the stupid superconductor. Ugh, the stupid superconductor. Ugh, this lack of mana. Let's hope. Oh, but I can't. The superconductors. Ah! There's nothing I can do about it. My 1/1s aren't threatening to them. Because they're just gonna... Ah! Yeah, my 1/1s are not threatening to them because they can just hit Ophiomancer when it dies. And they're more than happy to do that. Or Ophiomancer's about to die to whatever spell they're about to cast. Because I think... Oh, yeah. No, the Arena did not want us to win this game. It is painfully apparent how much they did not want us to win this game. Which is sad. But I'm fine. I'm 6-3. I'm good with that. Let's block. Okay, we could stabilize. This is probably a land or something. No. Hey, I control no snakes. I guess we are... Wow, we're going to exploit the snake to steal the superconductor to swing with everything. I've accepted. This is lost. The mix of the forged flames and all of that. Yeah. All right. Okay. That was sad. I would have loved to get to the 7-2 mark. but I'm not too upset about 6 and 3 either. That is making back what I would have paid an entry. And we end up with 5 packs and apparently some Thunder Junction stuff. So let's open these. See where the critics, key to the vault. Then we have Mythic Rare Wildcard. I got a bunch of wildcards today. I haven't had this many wildcards in quite some time. 17 Mythics. I felt like I opened very few Mythics from the set, but opened a ton of Mythic wildcards, which for some reason my brain is always like, oh, that's bad. You didn't want those. And I'm like, no. I definitely did. Okay, let's just open these 3. Flooded Strand. More than happy to get that. Amphibian Downpour is cool. Alrighty, guys. Not necessarily a short stream. Not necessarily a long stream. That was fun. I think we will be back here shortly. Next week we'll be playing some either Timeless or Brawl or maybe a mix of both. So we're going to see. And we're going to go back to doing some Magic Online. I know the last couple streams have been Magic Arena only. But there should be some fun Magic Online stuff coming up soon. Thank you to all the channel members for supporting me and the content I make. If you want to become a channel member today, you get cool perks like Member Monday, early access to shorts and long form videos, depending on the tier you're on. And it's just, you get special, like a little special icon in chat and in comments. I don't expect it all, just watching. It really means the world. But if you'd like to, support a little bit extra, you can always do that. And again, thank you to all my channel members. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.